Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hazeeq, and today we're going to be taking a look at Polkadot's coin. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen. And let's get straight into the TA. So we're not going to be taking a look at the Fibonacci retracement and everything that I've showed in the past videos for Polkadot because I don't want to go over old stuff. So like I said, just watch the previous video so that you have more context. But taking a look at what happened here for Polkadot, as you can see, we retested the support trend line, the green support trend line, which was our previous resistance for this falling wedge that we had here. And I did mention that we may come back down to retest that. That's exactly what we did. And by entering at that green trend line, you potentially could have made around 14%, which isn't that bad in a bear market, obviously, for a nice little swing trade here. But as you can see, what is happening right now is that we're basically getting tighter and tighter in this area, and potentially something's going to give here, and you are going to see some sort of a break to the upside or to the downside, depending on what the market does here. But as you can see, just actually, that's not what I want to do. If I get another trend line here, as you can see, we are potentially printing some sort of a bear pennant here. Okay, so we're in some sort of a bear pennant. If I take another trend line to measure the pole of the pennant, and if we potentially see a break to the downside, you take that pennant and you place it on the point of the potential breakout, and you get your target all the way down here at $4.22. So that is our potential target right now based off of this pattern. If that happens, that would mean that we have invalidated our large pink trend line, and not trend line, but our large pink falling wedge that we've been in for a very, very long time. And we are in the very apex of that pattern right now. So if we don't start breaking out of it, sometime in December, the latest is December, then you're basically going to start breaking down because it's either that or that. But there is usually a 75% chance of a break to the upside and a 25% chance of a break to the downside. So hopefully, if we see a breakout, we might run into the resistance here at $6.78 once again, and then we may see another retracement. However, this time, this would be a retracement to backtest that level as support, just like we did over here. You broke out of the falling wedge, you came back down for a backtest of support. Same thing here, you break out, backtest of support, and move up from there. However, for that, obviously, we need to break to the upside, and I can't guarantee that we're going to do that. It's all based on probability. Now, let's throw in some more fibs to see what targets we may get. So, by getting the swing high here in August and the swing low in July, and let's just remove the large fib behind us so it's not that confusing, we can see that we have a 1.618 target at $4.50, which is literally actually pretty close to our bearish pennant target here, or the bear pennant. Okay, so this means that you have two targets now in this area because you have officially lost the swing low that we printed in July. You lost it over here, and now you're back testing that level as resistance at $6. So right now you have a very good chance of breaking down, and if the support of the pink trend line or the pink falling wedge doesn't hold us up and we fail to hold it and we break down, $4.50 is going to be your major support target down below, and that's what I think we're going to be seeing here. And if I continue zooming out, let's just see what sort of a trading range we have here on the other side, because it is important to look at previous trading ranges to see where we might get held up, because that's what happens is if you have this strong move to the upside, you typically just fall pretty quickly. And that's exactly what happened here in May of this year, because we didn't really build a lot of support in this move to the upside in January to February of 2021. Hence why we just, dropped very quickly. So taking a look at this trading range here, and this is the range that I'm talking about. So usually what I do is I take a support level and I take a resistance level and I simply create a rectangular shape around that zone. So I highlighted with a support block, and if I move this support block all the way down here, then we are in this support block right now, because our resistance is at $6.87 and the support is at $3.60. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to go as low as $3.50 because, or 60 cents, I should say, because that's pretty low from where we are right now. That would be another 38% dump, and from the all-time high we have already come back down 89%. So going down to $3.60, that would be a 93% move. So still, actually, we haven't corrected as much on Polkadot as some other altcoins. I'm actually quite surprised, 90% here. So usually altcoins do in 95 to 98 to 99%. So going to $3.60, that would be a 93.4%. So realistically and statistically, it is possible for us to do it, obviously, especially if Bitcoin is going to be dropping to $10,000, which we don't know if that's going to happen, but we should all be ready for that possibility with spare cash, spare stable coins, ready to buy the dip, because buying the dip and buying on these red days, that's where you create yourself or create wealth in the future. That's how you buy, wait, and you get the rewards down the line for being patient and for buying these dips. That's just how it works. So taking a look at the same small Fibonacci that we just added to the chart, we have a second fib level here at $3.74. And as you all know, the second fib level is always the capitulation level after we lose the 1.618. So if we manage to lose $4.50, we're coming back down to $3.74, which is very close to our support of the large blue support block that I have on. So that's what I have in terms of the support levels. Obviously, anything can happen, but as the closer we get to spring, I think the less likely we are to see another bottom for Bitcoin. So it's just important for us to get through this hard period together. Let's buy as many altcoins as we can. Let's dollar cost average. Let's not leverage trade like degens, okay? And let's just make wealth together. If we stick to if you stick to your plan and you don't deviate from it, trust me, things are going to work out down the line in the next 2 years, because crypto isn't going anywhere. Bad projects are going to go away. So you have to know what you're investing in. And Polkadot, in my opinion, is a very good project, and I don't think that is going anywhere. So I'm invested in Polkadot. I do have quite a few coins, and I'm staking them right now. So yeah, if I have missed out anything important on the charts that you feel I should have mentioned, then feel free to let me know down below in the comment section. Otherwise, feel free to support me with my Patreon. The link is down below in the description. I upload weekly, I try to do them weekly anyway, podcasts. We have buy alerts, technical analysis, video requests by my patrons. A whole bunch of stuff is going to be there. Market sentiment analysis, resources, a lot of indicators that I use to predict these dumps, and they have been working out pretty nicely so far. So yeah, feel free to check that out, and feel free to join me on Twitter. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.